Hello, welcome back to another video. I know I'm doing a new series, not a new series, but a new episode. I haven't even finished, haven't even done the last episode yet, so I don't know what I do anymore, and I don't know why I keep doing this. So, as you can see, person playing the violin, this is another what if Deku had the white violin's powers. And I'm not going to be using the show version, I'll be using the comic version. The show version has basically too many powers to use for them, so for Deku. So for this one, in my opinion, the comic book version is kind of stronger, I guess. In the comic, the white violin can create destructive blasts with their music. And he is not doing it. I'll watch you tomorrow. Okay. No restrictions. Here's how it begins. Midoriya is born into a world yet again. Yes, more universes, more timelines. Though he came out looking strange. He had pure white hair. Well, not pure white, but yeah, pure white hair and pure white skin. He had a weirdly shaped body. He looked like a violin. He didn't look like a violin, but he had designs of a violin, like the... Oh my god. Sorry, I heard a mosquito next to my ear. Jeez, stupid mosquitoes. Mosquitoes, I hate them. So annoying. Hold on. Okay, back. Yay. So, after that, he was taken to a room to measure his health and stuff. What they do to babies here. After a few days of testing, he came back normal. So he was able to go home with his mom. After he was able to go home with his mom, I don't know. He would cry often. Oh, someone's here. Back yet again. Okay, let's fast forward at least 3 years. 4 years. Okay, 4 years. After 4 years, Deku told his mom that he wanted to start playing music, as he had seen people playing music. Also, his quirk is called destructive music, by the way. Since he can create destructive blasts with his music, So, when they went... Oh my god. So, when they went to a music store... his mom said you can only pick one musical instrument. Deku walked around until he found a violin. A white violin. Same color as him. He chose the violin, and he got the white string holder thing, I guess, because, yeah. After that, he showed it to his mom, said, okay, is this what you really want? He said yes. She grabbed the violin. Well, she didn't grab it from him. She kindly asked for him to give her the violin. He did, and she bought it for him. He was given a case to put the violin in. It was a big violin, too, like an adult-sized one. So, yeah, he can grow up on it. When it was put into the case, his mom carried it back. He was so excited to start playing. Hold on. Again, I don't need a break. Yeah. When Midoriya arrived home, his mom handed him the violin and he walked upstairs to his room. Well, ran upstairs. When he closed the door, he took out the violin. He set it up on his wall so that it would look cool. But Deku is too young to play. Is too small to play it right now. So, fast forward 6 years. 6 years to wait to play a violin. Oh, fast forward just 4 years. No, it's 3 years. Deku's 8 years old. And now he can finally be able to take violin lessons. His mom set him up for a violin lesson. He went to his first class the next week on Saturday. When he arrived, he was so excited to play. There was about 12 other students there. Five were boys, 7 were girls. Funny. No, it's not. It makes 13 students, which means 6 boys, 7 girls. After that, it was time to start practicing. They were taught how to hold the violin and how to unhold it and how to actually hold it when you're about to play. After that, they were gonna begin to try and play. Deku got ready to play as he moved the string thing. He moved whatever it's called. I don't know. The handle. Not the handle. It's definitely not called the handle. I don't know what it's called. I'll just call it the wand. I'll just call it the wand. I know it's not. Oh, God, I don't know what it's called. When Midoriya moved his hand across, moved the wand across the violin, as soon as a note played, it was a beautiful note. An entire table then shattered into pieces after he did that. Midoriya looked up in shock at what he, didn't know if he did or not. So, he tried again, and he broke a window. So he just started playing random notes as he started to destroy the entire building. That's beautiful. As the entire building started to crack and break and creak and groan and move, he started to hear explosions outside. Cars were exploding. Traffic things, those traffic sent Parker things started exploding and releasing money. Tires popped. People were being flung and sliced. Not killed, but sliced. Not to the point of losing limbs, but really bleeding. He stopped playing and put the violin down. Everyone in there looked at him in shock and fear. His mother grabbed the violin. Why would she grab the violin? I don't know, plot reasons, but his mother grabbed the violin and Deku and sprinted out the door. It's one way to discover your quirk. Oh yeah, he was bullied. I forgot. He was bullied because no one knew what his quirk was. When they arrived home, his mother was afraid. She took the violin and locked it away. Don't know why she couldn't just leave it there. And she put Deku in his room without dinner. Sounds like an ordinary punishment for almost murder. And she locked him there, and she kept him there. And the next day, she unblocked the door because she had barricaded it to see Deku's crying in the corner. She, feeling bad, she gave him back his violin, which she should not have done. After that, also, just to let you know, he can use any instrument for his quirk. He doesn't have to use the violin, but he prefers the violin because he likes the violin. Fast forward at least 3 years later. Deku is not allowed to use his violin, as it is too dangerous for him, as he doesn't know how to control his quirk. Yeah. During school, Bakugo was picking on him and making fun of him, and everyone's laughing. He said, "Oh, if only I had my violin, I could really shut you up." As he thought to himself, looking down at his plate in anger. Well, no, at his journal in anger. He said, "Just wait, Kachan. Just wait." I always do villain. He's better for a villain, I guess. This white violin's better for a villain. Yeah. After that, I really should start making a script for this. This is what happens when you're not good at improv. After school, his mom picked him up. She asked him how his day was. He said it was good. When he arrived home, dinner was ready. He did his homework, ate dinner, got in the shower, watched some TV while his mom went up to his room, and then he heard her yell from upstairs, "Time for bed, Izuku." He said, "Okay," shut off the TV, and pretended to go to sleep. He laid there hours until it hit 1 o'clock. Knowing he checked into his mother's room and saw that she was asleep. Yay. Sorry, I shouldn't be checking this. So he snuck downstairs and he found 3 keys so that he could unlock the place and where his violin was kept. He found the violin. He grabbed both things for the violin, and snuck up back to his room. He put the violin in his bag and zipped it up before going back downstairs, locking that mosquito's freaking back. Okay. Midori went to sleep that night, smiling. As Midori lay to sleep, the next morning, his mom woke him up and told him to get ready for school. Midori got ready for school. After going and getting ready for school, he got up and left. He told his mom bye. It's up here. As he walked to school, he ran into Bakugo and his quote-unquote friends. They picked on him and unfollowed him to school. While they followed him. Yeah, they picked on him while they followed him. That's messed up, man. After that, oh no. Nose. Oh, nose. When Deku arrived to school, he sat in class, waiting, and just waited. When lunch hit, he got up, grabbed his lunchbox, and sat somewhere in the room. He opened it to see his favorite, I forgot what it's called. I'll just say pork bullet. He saw sushi and curry. As Midoriya was about to eat, Bakugo grabbed it before chucking it down. That was his last straw. Midoriya opened his backpack and pulled out his violin. As Midoriya was about to play, his mom came rushing in and saw him about to play the violin. She snatched the violin from him, and she grabbed him by his hair. Yes, she checks on it, make sure he doesn't take it. Plus, she noticed her keys differently. As she snatched him by his hair and took him outside, she said, I told you, well, I never told you, but I made sure you'd never get to this violin again. It's too dangerous to use. But since I can't trust you to stay away from it, I have to do some extreme measures. And she told him to go back inside for school as the bell rang for their next class to begin. Dang, lunch went awful fast. After school, when Deku came home, he couldn't find the violin. He searched everywhere. She told him that she had sold it. It's not extreme. I actually wanted to make her destroy it, but whatever. Midoriya rushed up to his room and went into his bed and cried. After about 3 hours, he passed out. Well, he didn't pass out. He sat there and lay down and cried. His mom knocked on his door and opened it. She brought curry in. Midoriya faced away from her and ignored her. She apologized, but she said, I told you, well, I didn't tell you, but I made sure you wouldn't be able to use the violin, as you know it's too dangerous. You nearly killed a whole bunch of people trying to play. After that, she put the curry on his desk and walked out and closed the door. Midoriya got up, sat up, and started to eat out the curry. Midoriya said, it's fine then, since you wanna do this. He got up and he changed clothes. Well, I already said he got up. After finishing the curry, he changed clothes, and he got in the shower, and he got ready for bed. Got quote-unquote ready for bed. When his mom gave him a kiss goodnight, he waited another few hours. As he got up and he started to leave, he had a comfortable hoodies and sweatpants on, some comfortable tennis shoes on. He packed a toy and snacks and water. Yeah, good food that he could eat. Snacks like Pop-Tarts, chips, gum, candy. Yeah, junk food. Drinks he packed like soda. Yeah, they had soda, water bottles. And I guess Gatorade. It's a heavy bag. After getting everything set up, no, he shouldn't. He already has it set up. Midoriya wrote a note and said, sorry mom, but I can't be here. I need my violin. I'm sorry. Goodbye. Love, Izuku. He put that on the kitchen door as he opened the front door quietly and snuck out. Before picklocketing the door and locking the door behind him. As he starts to walk towards the big city. Okay, that took forever. I'll see ya. Bye.